Why, thank you for noticing. Yes, I am an expert. Why is the game not there? Oh, hello? What is going on? Why did the game is open but it's frozen? Oh, wait. I think it's back. Okay, it's back. Did you hear that? I saw the game audio. Ooh, shit, yes. Oh, there we go. That's a chaotic start to stream, but I'm here for it. By the way, happy Mario Day. March 10th. I don't know if you can appreciate it. That's a little Mario's walking around background. It is, in fact, a video that is 1 minute and 40 seconds long, and I've got it looping infinitely. God knows what that's gonna do to my YouTube algorithm, but that's the sacrifices I make for y'all. You better appreciate it. I should make like a separate account for these 10-hour background stuffs that I do, cause holy shit, man. YouTube just thinks I like to attentively watch 10-hour compilations of whatever the hell. Polish cow, bring it in. DVD bouncing around, yes, give me more. Oh man, wait, let's do game selection, because if we do load game, it might mess us up. Yeah, we are Dual Destiny, but we are now doing episode 3, and then from there we'll do 3, 4, 5, and then skip to the next game, because we did SP after 2, as we were told to do. And I do what I am told, because I am a good little boy. We start from the start. Let's start from the top. Investigación Día Uno. For those of you. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I stopped streaming for like...
Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
I'm really digging the anime intros, man. I'm really digging the anime intros. What can I say? Oh, the dun, 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 dun. You know, I thought that shit was like only existed in animations. I thought that shit only existed in anime until I came to the US. And then the dun 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 dun, they played that at my school. I didn't know that's like an actual thing. I thought that was just like shorthand that they used in animation for this is a school. I'm gonna be late. Athena? Is this Athena in school? Finally. So this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. Place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. Yes. Are we in the present? Are we in the past? Okay, he's gotten his badge back, so we are in the present. He received a call from this school asking him to pay a visit. Oh, okay. So they're like fair weather friends, huh? Oh, I have to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. By the time she gets here, there's a dead body already. We got a stiff. It's the school festival at the Legal Academy. Wow, yeah, it sure is. Prosecute and Classy Cafe. Guilty Dogs. Wait, aren't Guilty Dogs and Culpable Curry? Weren't those in the vending machine in Investigations 1? I want to say. Were they called Guilty Dogs and Culpable Curry? There was definitely Defendant Milk. I remember that very clearly. But I think Guilty Dogs might have been there. Damn. So it was a reference to this, was it? That's cute. October 24th, 1:29 p.m. 1F, first floor hallway. Yeah. School festival written all over it. Better believe it. Wow, the cold stairs. Because you already graduated. They're like, wow, must be nice. I want to pop the balloons. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. The lecture hall? There's only one lecture hall in this academy? What do people do the rest of the day? Where's this lecture hall? Follow them, follow them. Okay, we are in the present, but by the present we mean the past, actually, I've realized. Because the timeline follows like so. Case 1, right, I guess I'm gonna do it the other way. Case 1, right here, and then case 2, DLC, case 3, case 4, and I think potentially case 5 in the future. If it follows the same structure that Investigations 1 did. I love me a non-aliased 3D model. That's very 3DS. I love that. This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place. Yeah, and they could only afford to build one. Go to the lecture hall, everyone. District court can't even compete. That is true. It is fancier than the court where they actually do. Athena over here. There we are. Mr. Wright, Apollo. What's up? It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. We didn't want to be late for our meeting. Are we taking part of in the trial? Seems Professor Court has yet to arrive. Professor Court? Oh, holy shit! Holy shit! What's with these glasses? I'm sorry, they're fully on your nose, my guy. Oh my god. Also, is this the logo of the academy? Cause damn, me when motherfuckers shit up my thread. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here? This is Athena Sykes. I am Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed hall of learning. You sure are. His nose needs those to... Yeah, he needs those... His nose needs those to smell. Otherwise, the smells are a little blurry. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. How wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. Vivacious? Vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star. Holy shit. Ooh! That's a Titan smile. Holy. Mock trial's about to begin. Yeah. Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Whatever happened to that? Trucy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick. Oh no. Okay, well, mock trial. Or I guess Themis Legal Academy. Yeah. Here's a gold star for asking. Smile? Oh, okay. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Okay. Take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges the judge course. It's very interesting how these are very distinct professions in this world. Like, you're either a defense attorney or a prosecutor or a judge. I'm not exactly 100% sure how it works in the real world, but I'm like 90% sure if you're a decent prosecutor, you can also be a decent defense attorney, and sort of the same way around, because ultimately it's just making one side or another side of an argument, but I think ultimately it's probably very similar stuff. Maybe? And I think judges, they don't start their career being judges. Not normally, right? They're attorneys first, and then they become judges. Yeah. Yes, well, that's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. Phoenix is lecturing. Oh my god, is it gonna be like Phoenix doing a class, but at the same time, like, defending and solving a murder? Because that's gonna be so fucking good. Or is it like a fake murder? Maybe it's a fake murder. You're not even a professor. He's a guest lecturer. Those are a thing. Yeah, sort of. But I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting. I'm pretty sure that was the dead lady we saw. Constance Court. In a whirlwind of a morning, let's leave it at that. Wow. She is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual. From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow in addition to today's lecture. What's a training seminar? The very skills that make a lawyer. Bluff. Oh my god, I just saw the smile. Bluff. Never give up. Have a big titty goth mommy. Big titty medium mommy. Telling you the answers from beyond the grave. The arm angle when shouting objection. The proper way to strike the podium. How to project one's voice. And most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory. Oh, that is your brand. You just earned yourself a gold star. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. Isn't it kind of believe in your client? Yeah. And when the situation looks bleakest or darkest, it's when you gotta offer your brightest smile. Isn't it kind of interesting how a lot of like old like relief paintings and frescoes and stuff like that have these divine figures doing this sort of pose? Well, like what's that about? You know, there's paintings of Jesus where he's kind of lecturing or teaching or whatever, and he's got his hands in like this configuration like that. I'm like, what does it mean? That is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival. Finally, the mock trial. I'm actually very into this case. I'm very into this setting. God, the smile, dude. How do you even do that? How do you gums even do that? The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that. Is there not a judge course student judging? If the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar. Yeah, what if the prosecutor wins? There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. Okay, fucking Blackwell. Sure. Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Oh, hello. Sunflower Juniper Woods, senior in the judge course. Trial will begin shortly, since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech. Get up to the balcony. What about Professor Court? Suppose she'll eventually arrive. Yeah, she'll look after us. She looks very sort of Ghibli-esque, you know, with the very round, elliptical, rosy cheeks, very Heidi of the Alps coded. Juniper Woods, is that you? Huh? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. That's a coincidence. Is this not... Is this the girl we were defending in the first case? We lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yes, that's Junie. She looks very different. Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today. The mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed. Oh, that's sad. I was hoping to learn something new today. Why don't you take my place? Huh? Apollo? Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Court as soon as she gets here. I'm gonna let Apollo put what little rank he has, if it's okay with Professor Means. Yeah, if that is what you wish. That smile makes me feel like he's actually not okay with it. I feel like maybe he smiles like that when he's trying to not be mad. Being the new kid sure stinks. Escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. So she was a student on the judge course. Should have hidden the, yeah, should have. Oh! Okay. Could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. That's because something fell down and break. And broke, sorry. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. Oh, it wasn't me, it came from somewhere outside. Outdoor stage? Behind the witness stand. Oh, shoot. Shot with an arrow. But we know that's not how it happened. It was an ice pick that we saw in the animation. So someone's trying to hide there. Yeah. I can also see hands have marks of being bound, which suggests, you know, whoever killed her had plenty of time and opportunity to do it however they wanted. Looks like our meeting's been canceled for us. Yeah! Where's my freaking sunglasses? Hang on, I gotta do that. Where did my sunglasses go? Holy shit. Sunglasses? Hello? Did I leave them? Somewhere? Ah. Here it is. Hang on. You didn't see anything. Looks like our meeting's been canceled for us. Yeah! Okay, Phoenix. A woman is dead. Take it a little seriously. But also very cool, Phoenix. Very cool. Nah, she's dead. She's dead as dicks, dude. Are we gonna hold the trial in the school? They should be here soon. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's nothing there. Any ideas / about the murder? We do not care about that. Okay, well, why are you gonna let me choose if I gotta examine the body? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better get used to it. Okay, let's look at the wound. The arrow? The arrow wounds, yeah. Looks like right in the gut, which, if that's how she died, that's a slow and painful way to die. We need to keep in mind, we heard the sound of something breaking, and it sounded almost ceramic-y. And so far, I haven't really seen something broken yet. It would be. Ask Hawkeye. You know, the very real person, Hawkeye. What's the little book? Considering the situation, my apologies to the late Professor Court. Okay. With Hugh O'Connor. 23. Meet with Hugh about the report yesterday. Important. 24th. Prep for mock trial. Final confirmation at 9 a.m. 1 p.m. Meet with Mr. Wright about training seminar. 2. Mock trial begins! Exclamation point. She's into, yeah. So 22nd was like need to speak with Hugh. 23rd, need to meet Hugh. So was Hugh, yeah. Was Hugh like dodging her or something? Because it seems like she wanted to talk to him 22nd and the 23rd. Okay. Add it to the court record. Wonderful. Look at the bound wrists. There's no blood around it. Yeah. Cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It's been quite a while. Yeah, move the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall. Yeah. Dark bruises around her wrists. As she ripped at the stretch, she was killed? No. Oh, is that the thing that broke in the background? I think that might have been. Only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. Phoenix is like little teaching moment. He's not a bad mentor, honestly. Picture of the crime scene. Say cheese. Come on, that's a little macabre. That's a little rude. I think that should do it. Okay. Let's look around some more. Yeah, the broken stuff. Thank you. 2 statues on the stage. The Fine Art Club had made them. So both are broken. Oh no! Our statue! It's broken! Okay. What's the newspaper? We shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Pending declaration of love rocks campus. Toward love triangle centered on campus. She-Devil, Juniper. She-Devil? Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor, course student. I'm assuming genius and student. Just going off of color-coded blue and red. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. Why do they hate her so much? Hugh O'Connor, that's the one that the professor wanted to meet with. We're talking about my friend Junie. She'd never lead guys on like that. And even if she was, it's still really messed up. That black heart, yeah. It really is just full-on spewing whatever they want. This was a statue of reddish purple in color. Is this Gavin? Because it's the only prosecutor I know that wears a shirt that shows his belly at the bottom. Is it supposed to be a Gavinners concert? I thought the Gavinners dissolved. Maybe it's just a solo act. Guess that just leaves the question. Were they broken by accident or on purpose? Both? Not an accident. Not both. Okay. Something big's happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced the body had been found. Yeah, we found it. It's right here. Found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there. Yep. We already had a quick look. No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Oh, the same as the mock trial? It's the same, the body that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial. Sounds crazy, but body's location and imposition, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood. Someone recreated the mock trial. I'm still so not used to the sound effects. The TV in the background's going crazy. Apollo's, like, casual pose is so, like... Okay, genius boy. Chill out. A murder on campus. Yeah. Wait here until you've spoken with the police. Aye, aye. Fainted? No, I mean, Athena. There you are. No, you can call me Athena. What's going on? Don't worry about me. I'm student council president after all. I need to be strong. Whoa. Sickly and shy. Yeah, and it's kind of sickly and shy is how she was or how she will be in the future when we defend her. So, what's going on? Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's not much to do. Okay, well, let's talk about you, but I'm also going to present that tabloid. Oh god, hang on. Okay, whew. I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. I remember how you used to call me Thena. I liked it better that way, like we were sisters. As a student council representative of Themis Legal Academy, I have to act properly. Wow. Such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yeah. Professor Court been in charge of it until just now. Yeah. Let's talk about her. Say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. What is wrong with your school? Nothing. Never mind. Chose my script for the mock trial. Uh-oh. All the students in the judge course had to submit a script. Here's the one she selected. Wow, that's amazing. Oh. She's... okay. There she is, a little more sickly like she used to be. Maybe you should take it easy. Okay, before we do that, let me go present the tabloid real quick. Yeah. Sorry, but I couldn't help reading it. That's not true. I was never... You didn't realize it, but that made you even more irresistible. You don't know. Uh-oh. You don't know you're beautiful. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's been 7 years, but I still remember how all the boys wanted to be near you. I used to get all excited when a guy handed you a love letter. And I got really bummed out when he'd say, "Could you give this to Juniper for me?" Damn, read her like a book. Oh, that's all? Okay. Why do you need a script and a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Yeah, you need you're simulating a trial, so the script needs to be there so it's a consistent case. And we're not making things up as we go. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. Crime scene photos, murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence. Could we see that? It was only Professor Court and I. Yeah, or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all the details. Well, that's troublesome. Because they're gonna think you did it. Because if only 2 people in the entire school knew the details, and she was skilled in the exact same way, it must have been really difficult. The defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning. If you think that's all she's capable of, we've got another thing coming. Oh, these 2. You're tightly wound. Juniper's genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script. Yeah! She gave an award-winning performance as the defendant, man. Okay. That's a tightly wound guy, if I had to say. Hugh and Robin. I won't have you treating them rudely. Okay. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. Some call me Mr. Perfect, because I never score less than 100% on tests. Okay, he's fucking insufferable. Yeah. Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now, here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. Studying to be a prosecutor, like the real cool kind that nails the bad guys. Why are you looking at a plate? At a bowl? What is that? No, where's the sincerity? Oh, okay. The brace-like contraption? Is he constantly doing resistance training? Is he gonna be swole as fuck? Lawyer and the prosecutor in today's mock trial, so that's the best lawyer and best prosecutor in the course. I also played the part of the defendant. Yeah, what's with the... Juniper, come on. Your role's way beyond just that. That's right! The mock trial's just the start. Wait, should I give him a Izuku Midoriya voice? That's right! The mock trial's just the start! She's also in the school's festival's main event. Ah. I run out of breath saying one sentence. Live on stage, Juniper Woods, and the crowd goes bananas. Whoa! Aw. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so... Wow. You gonna sing? What you singing? Oh, that's kind of La Mirage-ish. These constellations in particular... Wait, no, they are... It is exactly La Mirage-y. The constellations. Thank you. One of my favorite things to do is look up at the stars in the middle of the forest. You're a fan of the night sky. It's not like that. I have this friend, he and I go way back, who got me really interested in space. Oh. As student council president, I cannot allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. She into Apollo. Yeah, this is fully La Mirage. Brooch, the cape with the constellations, but this is in the future. You can do it! Yeah, you can. Schiller's love triangle. I would pick this guy over this guy fucking any day of the week. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, this guy's like too much, but holy fuck, he's annoying. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. We're just about to reach a verdict. What do you mean we'll never know? We'll kind of know, right? I was this close, man. I bet I would have won. The defense wasn't doing too badly either, right? Well, I'll settle this some other time, and I assure you I will win when that time comes. Okay, dude. Whatever you say, dude. Three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here. We even have proof of our friendship. We're studying for a career in law, and in the legal world, evidence is everything. Oh. What is the proof? Well, it's a secret, and if I show you, it would be bad luck. You got tattoos together, or what? Some discord in her voice. We don't need no stinking proof. Us three are friends forever. They're talking about their friendship. So they don't really get along that well? Well, I mean, if we're to go by the intro cutscene, it seems like they all three killed her together? Everyone stay right where you are. Don't move a muscle. I know who that motherfucker is. Ah, fuck, man. Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends? Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods, you're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court. Yeah, I would understand that. Detective Fulbright, we're involved in this case too. So you're the lawyers the dispatch said were first on scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for her arrest. Let me look at the profiles real quick. How old are these people? Okay, he's 45. Constance Court, 47. Juniper Woods, 18. 18. 18. And 33. Number 1. The suspect led somebody to where the body was. Led? And number 2. The crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script. True, but there's more. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that. It's always Blackwell. Found this in the suspect's pocket. Whoa. That's evidence we made for the mock trial. That sounds fishy to me, real fishy. If you would, officers? If you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Hold it.
Hold it!
Thank you.
Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Dina. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
The voice acting is so anime. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again. It's so breathy. Aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer. I am a lawyer. Nobody believes in Junie as much as I do. Yeah, exactly. Atomic bomb versus coughing baby. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head back to the station. Okay. Can't believe I accepted her case without asking Mr. Wright. No, you have your own case, you know. You're part of the agency, but you can have your own cases, I suppose. I won't have this case left in the hands of rank amateurs. Motherfucker, do you have a badge? Do you have one of these? Then shut up. If anyone's going to solve this case, it'll be me. Time to investigate. You? That was totally rude. You're not the only one on the case, man. I'm in too, big time. Juniper Woods, I'm gonna save you. Okay. About the mock trial, yeah. Her forehead. There he is. The 3D model. Oh my god. What are you doing here? He's the prosecutor that was supposed to be, yeah. Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Fräulein. I am Clavier Gavin. Some know me as a prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my former rock band. I feel like his face is a little rounder in 3D. It's like the shading doesn't work the same way. So instead of this feeling like cheekbones, it just feels like he has a rounder face. Perhaps you've heard of us, the Gaviners. I was the lead vocalist. Never heard of your band. I was out of the country until only recently. But can I get your autograph? Might as well. I've retired from the music biz. I'd be happy to offer my autograph as a rock star prosecutor, Clavier Gavin. She is a lively one. She's the newest member of the agency, yeah. A pleasure to meet you too, Athena Sykes. Sure you have some questions for me, yeah, her forehead? Yeah. I'm here for the same reason as your boss. Give a lecture and a training seminar. Yeah. The Gaviners are getting back together for a one-time special performance. Isn't one of your guys, like, in jail for murder? Even though you guys disbanded? Which was a shame, really. But one of them is in jail for murder? Studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early. Yeah. One student representative was selected to sing with us on stage. Yeah. Oh, wow. One of the statues was Phoenix. Holy crap. I wish that wasn't broken. We could take it home. Also, why is his side the Gaviners and this is not like... Phoenix needs his own logo, dude. Bingo, Fräulein. And they were so big and magnificent too. What a terrible waste. Yeah. This whole thing is a long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass. Professor Court. Wow. She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. The end is only justified through proper means. No dishonesty, and you always gotta do what's right. I feel like they're talking so much about no dishonesty, so pure, so honest, etc., that maybe she's gonna have like some kind of a secret, you know, like she wasn't actually that honest. It's being mentioned enough that it definitely is gonna be relevant. I just don't know if it's gonna be relevant, but you know, in which way it's gonna be relevant. Is all. As you can see, we are both joined in purpose. Yeah, in porpoise. Porpoise. Forget already her forehead? I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. Might help us catch her killer. We're gonna do it again. Oh. Is Athena... Shit, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Okay, what's up? Oh, fuck. My leg, dude. I have my legs so bent. So fucked up. Ready to rock? The fence is not ready to rock. We have the script right here. Oh, okay. I borrowed it, if you will. You stole it from the police. Mm-hmm. The evidence is all here. I hope this doesn't mean the case is gonna be like twice as long because we're doing the trial twice. The mock trial. Mm-hmm.
Objection!
May just be a mock of a mock, but there's only one way to compete. You play to win. Mm-hmm. No, that's correct. Mm-hmm. Opening statement. In a school very much like this one, the victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you. She's getting right into it. Some seriously bad acting. Yeesh. Victim's body was discovered in the middle of the quad. This was the... Wow, if this was the evidence, then yeah, that is kind of exactly it. Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing. Oh. Oh, the green sweatsuit. Newman is who? Robin Newman, you. The green sweatsuit? Professor Court was wearing a sweatsuit.
Hold it!
Although there was a stage, yeah. Lack of blood are the same, yeah. The defendant was to meet with the victim in the quad. Yeah. Found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me, I didn't kill her. Yeah. Frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so. What? Is the argument women can't stab people? Holding a bow in the archery club room, which has a clear view of the club, of the quad. He shot the arrow into the victim before my client even got there. Yeah. Okay, rebuttal. We're just going step by step. We don't actually have to do the full trial. Defendant could not be the killer. Okay. The autopsy report notes the edges of the victim's wound were unusually ragged. Okay. Such physical trauma possibly results from an arrow shot from a bow. No, they're saying it was stabbed in. The real murder weapon was not the arrow at all. Okay. He had a tough time determining the real murder weapon. A warm-up act while I am the real deal. The owl that was left in the art room, the little ice pick, yeah. Kind of tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, and other materials. Leather, I would say, more than paper and wood. Yeah, that thing. Gross, it's all bloody up to the handle. Pretty realistic, yeah? Let's pretend it's real blood for now. Defendant's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where it happened. Okay. Murder took place in the 3rd floor art room, but the body was found in the quad. Dropped out the window? There'd be more sign of injury, no? Not at all. There's a maintenance area and storehouse right outside the art room. A cart. Okay. A jumbo, yeah? Big enough to fit a person or a body in it. And moved it with the cart. Do they have elevators in this? Do they have elevators in this school? Because otherwise, it shows signs of massive trauma. Yeah. That may be true, but you failed to account for the large high jump mat in the storehouse. The body dropped onto such a mat, which showed no signs of blunt force trauma. Yeah. In an attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club, they moved the body to the quad, where it would be easy shot from the club room. Killer faked the murder weapon by inserting an arrow into the owl's stab wound. Okay. Who the hell was doing archery with like live sort of arrow tips instead of like the little, you know, what kind of school does archery like that? That's demented. Time for the finale then. Your verdict, if you please. Already. This is just a trial of a trial. But as it stands, you would have to. As it stands, you would have to declare her guilty with the evidence that's been presented, yeah. Who witnessed it? There's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two. How much investigation are we gonna be able to do, really? Okay. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. Actual murder scene was the art room where traces of blood were found on the floor. Body was dropped from the 3rd floor art room to the maintenance area below. Mat was laid out to cushion the fall. Ball cart from the storehouse was then used to move the body to the stage. Archery club's room is a good view of the quad. Body was moved to the quad, make it look like an archery club member shot the victim with an arrow. I'll buy with school festival funds. If I borrow one from the archer club, it could give away part of the script's plot. TBD. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. So the victim was supposed to be wearing red. Maybe that's why he was surprised. He said, oh, the green tracksuit. He was expecting her to be wearing red, which means he was aware of the script. He's not so bad as prosecutors go. No, he was actually pretty nice. I didn't mind him at all. Definitely better than Blackwell. I'll say that much. I guess we do have places to go. Anything about the agency? Nope. Okay. Hallway. Oh. Wow, you've got a staff with the world on it? Was it Aristotle that said, give me a fulcrum and a long enough lever and I will move the world? Refuse to believe one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The end justifies the means. No, that's not what she said. She said the end is only justified via just means or something like that. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and I mean what I say by all means. Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You believe in Juniper's innocence, do you not? Of course, yeah. Ooh. Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only other thing we need are results. Height of folly to endanger your client by failing to pursue all means possible. Yeah. There's but one thing to do now. I must personally take up Juniper's defense. We already took it. I may be a professor, but I'm still licensed to practice law. In fact, I even battled Professor Court in court. No, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the academy and in court. Both Professor Court and I graduated from this academy at the top of our class. So you two also took part of a mock trial? I didn't want to say anything. We already agreed to take her case, yeah. Really now? You two? It just kind of happened. Your friend was just hauled away in front of your eyes, yeah. I think you made the right one. Yeah, 100%. I think this guy smiles when he's mad. It's one of those, you know, fucked up smiles, not an actual smile. What is it you treasure beyond all else? We will not take that. Thank you. A forced smile? Yeah, more one of those that's like, not forced, but a fake sort of polite smile. You know, one of those that's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever you say, sort of like a appearing amenable, but kind of the way it fully bares his teeth is very sort of threatening, which I think is what they're trying to convey. Like, it's a dangerous smile. What do you know so far? Run into Prosecutor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. Murder took place in the art room. Police believe the body was moved from there to the stage. Police are searching the art room, but whether they'll find anything. So then the owl that was in her pocket is gonna have actual blood on it, huh? The prosecute, yeah, prosecute in Classic Cafe is very nice. Also, I don't know if you played Investigations 1, but I'm pretty sure the guilty dogs and the culpable curry were in the vending machine in Case 1, Investigations 1. Wait, not Case 1. Case 2, Investigations 1. The one where we go back in time to Edgeworth's first case, or supposed first case. Are we even allowed to do that? Yeah, we can investigate a little, as long as we're nice. No need to talk about it right here, right now. Sorry, dates are just too good, man. I am a victim. I am a victim to how tasty they are. Yeah. The dark age of the law. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back, fabricating evidence. Well, that is pretty fucked up. Yeah. Question is, how is it related to the case at hand? Yeah, that is the school's policy. Chronicles 1. Oh boy. Don't tell me nothing, because I haven't played that yet. Yeah, the means do not need to be fair and honest. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest for results. What'll happen to our legal system if results are all that matter? So is this trilogy about undoing this dark age of the law? Because it keeps coming up. Are we gonna, like, change it at the end? Well, we kind of already did with the jurist system at the end of game 1. I don't know what that kind of doesn't seem to have carried. I think that about wraps up what I know so far. The fact this case closely resembles Miss Wood's script is obviously important. We should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Yeah. Okay, let's go lecture hall. Anything new? Oh, apparently. Oh, this asshole. You want something? Do you want something? Nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper. You gave up so quickly, huh? Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the art room were in the exact same state as described herein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they'd already read the script or wrote it. Professor Means is better able to handle this than you two. Just leave it to him. 100%, I think they both knew about the script. And I wonder if it has anything to do with their quote-unquote friendship. But what's their friendship about? Whatever. I'm 6'1", and under this uniform, I'm 100% lean muscle. My grades are outstanding, and I'm the ace of the archery club, needless to say. So that's a bow you have here. I never miss my mark. I'm incredibly humble, too. Okay. When it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. I pay them no mind. I don't know. Seems like you're pretty in tune to what they're saying about you. There's a very good reason for that. Right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. And I was so distraught, I basically handed Robin a victory. You didn't tell anyone? Yeah, your attention, please. All students and faculty, please proceed. Yep. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. We're in our personal dressing rooms next door. So lecture hall over here. Waiting room, I suppose? They're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. Oh, here. Okay, got it. He was at the archery range. Meditation while I waited. Okay. Just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back toward the main building and saw the body. And you didn't say anything? Could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that. He's sweating. You went through with the mock trial even though you just discovered a body? Why didn't you tell anyone? Yeah. Where'd you get that? The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Does Junie not get a say in all of this? Could their love for Junie really be that strong? Jesus. We're by the way they're like, and we're super friends, by the way, while they're both basically holding a knife to her throat, like I'm gonna turn things romantic and awkward and sexual like that if you give me a chance like that. All I have to say about the matter. Okay. Can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, well shut the fuck up. Let's move around. It's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh? Yep. What a stupid box here. This box, there's someone or something inside. Oh my god, wait. Did it say don't let it be a snake? Don't let it be a snake! Oh, that's so good! Oh? Who the fuck are you? You morons just blew my cover. That someone is me, Miriam Scuttlebutt. I'm a senior in the judge course. Okay, Scuttlebutt, which means gossip, which means you're the one that wrote this. It's the fate of we who live in the shadows. It's a very good reason why none may see my face by the light of day. You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. just got a notification of something. Okay. Are you a friend of hers? Hang on. What time is it? Okay. I need to go on Be Right Back for like maybe 10 minutes-ish. And then I'll be back. I just realized there's something I gotta do. So hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I forgot I needed to like help someone out with their project, so I just did my thing that I needed to do, and now I'm good. You a friend of hers? No, not at all. Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Yeah, look at that shit-eating smile over here. There's no way. Now, tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. I'm going to take the stand now. Oh, you're the witness. The witness for the prosecution is so weird in a cardboard box. Ooh, sweating the box. Ew. This disguises how I get my scoops. You're right, it's me, so tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. That's not how that works. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Clear enough for you this time? Uh-oh. You're not taking it for Juniper's sake. Okay. I know that's not a lie. The lie is gonna be for Juniper's sake. You don't like her. Because she gets the boys. Is the shaking eyes?
Gotcha!
Your unease is betrayed by a little habit of yours. Okay, that's not it. So it's not her eyes, it's gonna be her hands then. It's okay, this little one with... Oh, it's got 2 rings. Okay, I'm gonna look back and forth when we get to the Juniper's sake. Oh, there it is.
Gotcha!
You suddenly tightened your grip when you said for Juniper's sake. Seems consciously tensed up because you're lying. What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay. When were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Themis Herald. I know everything there is to know around the campus, even the darkest of secrets. So you're the one that wrote it. Okay, so you're the only one that writes it, and you're the one that wrote the slander piece. Might need to look into that a little closer. Someone who hates her. An unceremonious cancellation. An objection. What? Why are his hands glowing? Why his hands glowing in the photo? That's gonna be relevant, but what the fuck? You got GFP on your hands, brother? Someone who's never had Junie's best interest in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Yeah. No can do, because your saying conflicts with this piece of evidence. The slander piece. Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. Not something a true friend of hers would write. You got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. You said it's a one-woman operation. You just given me the info you have. Stupid pawn. Juniper's just using you. No. Had in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? What course is she in? No, duh. She's the target of my scoops, and my readers demand dirt. Extra, the dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. I'm a witness to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. That keeps cropping up. You know anything about Aristotle means? Even future judges have even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus, secretly recording every last word without anyone being the wiser. One of them was at the art room. You want to know? You really want to know? Yeah. I can't really tell you now. Big scoop comes out in court tomorrow. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Well, that they were both in love with her, dude. The guys be guys and they ruined it. Yeah. They still seem to get along. No. As his followers and Professor Cord had herks. How could you possibly understand? You're new around here. This guy adheres to the ends justify the means. Or maybe this guy. He knew about the green jumpsuit, or that it shouldn't have been the green jumpsuit, and his hands are glowing in the photo. Whatever that means. I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Then you'll realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. Let's see what else we can find out. Alright, let's go to maintenance area. Last place. This is where the body was dropped, using presumably that cushion and that cart. During the mock trial, it was dropped from the art club window up there. Yeah. Body was dropped from here onto a high jump mat from the storehouse. Yeah, body was transported to the stage in a ball cart. Whoa, you scared the crud out of me. Okay, what's going on? I'm working out so that I can become strong enough to save Juniper. But I'm so worked up, my training brace is almost breaking at the seams. You're psyching yourself up to rescue her, yeah, I guess. Yes, because I'm the manliest of manly men. That's why I work out with my manly brace. Okay. Sorry? I'll try not to shout so much. If at all possible, that is. No problem, ask away. Keep 'em coming, man. Youch. You wanna know about me? I'm a second-rate member of the Fine Arts Club. Second-rate? Oh, he was looking at his plate earlier and then dropped it and said, "Where's the soul?" or whatever. Pair of wicked statues, yeah. Did you create those stage statues by any chance? You bet I did. Both of them. Put my blood, sweat, and tears into those things. Nah, I couldn't face Professor Cord if I let something like that get me down. Professor Cord wasn't the Fine Arts Club advisor. All about truth and beauty, man. The only good result is the truth. Only lawyers who seek the truth through legitimate means produce worthwhile results. Okay. The fact that you're so into it means you are actually the one that believes that the ends justify the means. Totally on you guys' side. She must have been an incredible woman. Okay. Murder, please. Yeah, another guy dressed in red that screams. These people ran out of ideas by game 2, huh? How am I supposed to save Juniper if I'm studying to be prosecutor? We swore we'd make it happen together. Prosecutor, lawyer, judge. The 3 of us would hold fair and honest trials. It got there? Okay. You guys swore to do that. But no! That stupid school rule had to ruin it. Anyone with a prior conviction, no matter how minor, they won't be allowed to graduate. Oh. Who has a prior conviction? Oh, okay. No one does yet. But the one of the other 2, or maybe both of them, are involved in the murder. Detention Centaur. Junie, what's up, girl? Crime's unfolding exactly like your script. We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. The only people who knew the details were Professor Court and I. Yeah. There was this one article in the school paper. Yeah. Been worried the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, Hugh, and me. Yeah. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. Ooh! You're into Robin Newman? Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. But Robin would have confessed, no? Or is only him? Is it only him that wants to take it to the next level? Personal problems probably won't be of any help in court. No, they probably will. About that owl you had on you when you were arrested. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we remember this. Professor Court and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. Didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested. That's kind of crazy. That's a sharp metal thing in your pocket. Did you not go home and change since yesterday night? Stinky? That blood red color on the owl bothers me. Probably was just paint, but that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the owl when we were prepping it yesterday. Showed Athena and Mr. Wright to the waiting room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props. Yeah. Since that key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one that painted the owl to look like it had blood on it. Yikes. It's gonna be actual blood. It's gonna be her actual blood. We're busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, yeah. I left school around 6 p.m. Wow, that's a little late. I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. We'll do everything we can. I should go now. Bye. So fast. Why is she so eager to leave? It's always like that. A little weak and sickly. Yeah, even still. Send some discord in their hearts. Yeah, I know something's up. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship. That's just thrown in now? That was never a part of anything. Okay. Murder in the art room on the 3rd floor. Her body was moved to the outdoor station, the quad. Location where we found the body, just as the trial described. The script in this case are exactly the same in almost every respect. The actual trial may very well unfold, just like the mock trial did. Yeah. Nah, prosecution's not gonna win this. It's easy. Easy. Don't even worry. Prosecution never wins these. Not even once. To be continued. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Save current progresso. Yes. Day 1 investigation actually took a while. My butterflies have butterflies. Yikes. My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year. You ran a full marathon last year, Athena? How old are you? You were 17 when you ran the full marathon? Or like a runner's high? Yeah, everyone's nervous their first time. What are you doing here? Today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal. Nah. We've won against them already. Willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction. We have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means. Nah, dude. We're fine. He keeps pushing it. Yeah, this guy is... I don't like him. I don't like him. Just yesterday, you told me. Justice for my clients. Yeah. Would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Okay, you fork-tongued devil. I'm literally gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. This thing is pogging, dude. Aren't you a stubborn one? Yeah. Don't even worry. Can we just leave it at that? Yeah, it's just I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can. Yeah, right. Whenever he smiles like that, he's being disingenuous. No. If you would excuse me. Yeah, nah, it's not pressure. You're fine. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Is that what he is doing? Forcing his biggest smile at the worst of times? I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Yep. It's gonna be us too. The two gimmick boys. The feelings one and the lying one. All rise. All rise. He didn't bang his gavel or anything. I can't sit back down. Athena Sykes, defense team leader, is ready, Your Honor. She's a little nervy. That's okay. It's first time. It happens. Your baldness. Mm-hmm. Not even an opening statement. We're launching straight into it. Oh, hello. The case brief. Leave it to me. Yes. The detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice. Explain. Let the detective in charge. I think maybe they're just friends now, I think. Professor Court's body was discovered on October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. He was murdered with this owl I have here. The victim's blood and the defendant's prints were both discovered on it. Okay. Autopsy report, I suppose. Court autopsy report added to court record. The record of court. Let me see this autopsy report. Between 6 and 8 p.m. That's pretty loose. Due to a stab wound to the side of the body. Indicated wrists may have been bound. No other visible damage, but stab wound was very rough. Okay. Trying to not to mess up people's hair, yeah. Body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. Traces of a massive amount of blood in the third floor art room. Murder took place in the art room. I wonder... like, I thought it might be the case, but... could it somehow be that it's a luminol reaction and his hands are bloody? But why would there be a luminol reaction kind of loosely out there? You know? With no luminol having any business being on his hands. And there is one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder that a school paper reporter hid in the art room. Captured a female voice screaming, "You're a goner!" Female voice screaming, "You're a gooner!" You're a gooner, Harry. Okay. Okay, tape. Play it. Is that Junie's voice? It's faint. Okay. Noise and low volume of the voice have made voice print analysis all but impossible, so we don't know who's saying it. Not so fast. After all, voice print analysis isn't everything. Okay. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. Question is, when was the body moved? Could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around. No, yeah. It would have been seen in the morning. Sometime before the mock trial when all the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall and the rest of campus was empty. Hugh O'Connor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body. No, the three participants. The three mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the only ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial. Yeah, the three students could be the only ones that moved it. And by those three, I mean Hugh O'Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods. Yeah. And just as we trust, I take it everyone understands now. Voice believed to be that of the murderer was female. And out of the three people who could have moved the body, just one is a girl. That leaves the defender, Juniper Woods, as the only possibility. Not really. Splendid job, Fulbright. That could not be any clearer. Feel free to anticipate a salary raise next month. Ooh. I don't do this for the money. It's all about justice. In justice we trust. Neither the carrot nor the stick. That is true. That is true. Next wit. Oh? Oh? Is the stream okay? I think it's okay. Whew. It just had a little dip in connectivity. Don't mind me. First witness is a cardboard box. Listen. Last time we had a whale as a witness, so. Okay. Stealth mode deactivated. Smile, Your Honor. Hey, bringing a camera into court is not allowed. Is that band-aids on her fingers? Miriam Scuttlebud, senior of the Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on the judge course. She's a judge course. Juniper's been a bad, bad girl. I'll tell you all about her crime. Okay. How will I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covert action is an undercover reporter's bread and butter. But we have your name. Former ninja I met in the Clinks said that exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them. Were they an exhibitionist? Holy Shinto. Take care not to reveal your face. She wears knee pads? I guess you would need to if you're moving around in a box like that. Murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Cord and Juniper knew the script's content. Decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. She has a motive, and the murder is just like her script. It's not exactly like it. She's not wearing the red outfit. Even an ape posing as a decrepit old judge could understand. Whoa. In the art room where the crime supposedly occurred, this witness's script, along with an envelope on which "use" was written, were found. An argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing. No, I don't think so. My script had it all. A bum rap and phony evidence, grudges and betrayals. Okay. Keep your AO3 out of the court. Keep your fanfics out of the court, please. And thank you. I know I can do this. Yeah. I'm gonna press on the crime is exactly like, yeah.
Hold it!
At the beginning and at the end. Where the script in this case diverge. Ha! Don't sweat the details. That kind of stress will give you wrinkles. No, the details are important.
Objection!
Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate. Whoa. What did you just say? Wow. Easy there. Okay. Okay. Pale in comparison to the host of similarities. Replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility. Do I have any... Make glow from inside. Inside a costume with fluorescent paint. Leave time to dry. That's why his hands are glowing. Outside and make small holes according to this pattern. Paint will shine through the holes, bringing the constellations to life. Cute. Red one from prosecutor's course. Is that what I should be presenting? Because they're saying, oh, don't sweat the small details. Uh-huh. Let me just present the script to this.
Objection!
That wasn't it. Uh-oh. Am I already kind of stun locked? Yikes. Doesn't mean Junie's the killer. Oh, it's just pressing. Okay. It's just a press fest. Well, we've pressed one. Press two. Keep going. I don't think so. I mean, I tried any number of times. That crafty she-devil Juniper has eyes in the back of her head. What chance does your average person have if an undercover reporter like me failed? Why, I plead entrapment. You haven't scooped me yet. They were all set to use Juniper's script, but then decided not to use it. How can you prove that? There in the art room where the heinous crime took place. Yeah, Miriam Scuttlebow's script were found. Yeah. The script that was going to be used belonged to the girl in the box over there. Is that the case? Use some devious, underhanded tactics to get her script chosen. That's where her script and not my masterpiece was used in the mock trial. And then press the last statement. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged the body just like the script. The body was found before the trial. Shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Sykes Dono. Discover the body before the trial began. Yeah. I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school child. Damn. Photo in the newspaper is just the thing to boost your brand. Remember in fucking Ace Attorney 1 when Cody Hackins bringing a camera into the court was a big fucking deal? Now anyone and everyone and anyone brings a camera in, huh? You've pressed the witness more than enough. Yeah. Take it now, and in that fair, desperate mind of yours, etch it deep so you may never forget. No, it's fine. We're fine, Athena. We're fine. Just about all have all the answers you've been looking for. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime the exact same way? Well, in the trial, you get declared guilty. The killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as if it was in the script. It is beyond the shadow of a doubt not a coincidence. Yeah, it's more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways. What I say? Uh-huh. Something known only to her that would be not just foolhardy, but completely irrational. Yeah. It would make her the culprit. That in and of itself is irrational. Yeah. Let's say, for argument's sake, that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? Yeah. If she had really done that, it would be the same as saying, I did it. Oh! Body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day of the details were revealed. Don't let it go to your head just yet. Oh? O'Reilly's? Auto parts? The blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use. There's a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak. Let's hear it. You are what people today call high maintenance. Whew. The accused had intended to stop the mock trial. In that event, Nereus Soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case and script. Mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself. And why wasn't it? Nope, I kept it secret for my big scoop. Everyone fucking seeing the body and saying nothing. The legal system is so fucked. The students that are going out into the world to become lawyers are just not. Are just pretending they're not seeing shit. Of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was... Okay, come on, chill out. Block off all the holes in her books. Spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in the light. Oof. We're just fantasizing about hurting the witnesses now. I'm ready to finish that she-devil. Okay. I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. I changed into her stage costume. Just making sure I don't have any evidence as to what was going on in the room. And suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Court's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume she had made.
Hold it!
Costume? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah. I think Prosecutor Blackwell is... left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial. She, too, could have moved the victim's body. Yep. No need to ruffle up your own feathers, so... When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out? You set him on me, you asshole. The witness has a perfectly good alibi. Oh, yeah. That was undercover reporter class. It's right near my home. During the time of death, she wasn't around. Got it. There ends the cross-examination. No, I haven't cross-examined shit. For whatever I managed sewing up, this he will also reap. Objection. There's no rest for the wicked or journalists either. My third eye's always eyeing a scoop. Ah. She's just really wasting the roll on that disposable camera. Hold it.
Hold it!
Thank you. Did you take a photo? There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not? No, I didn't take one. Why would you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop? It's not like I actually saw it, but... Uh-oh. Witness didn't actually see the body. Completely overturns the prosecution's claim the witness was led to it. Yeah, better believe it. Nice try, boy wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this. Okay, the owl and the key, as was reported. What exactly am I looking at here? But are clearly showing Juniper Woods. I don't know about that. I'm actually pretty sure this is showing him. Because her outfit had fluorescent paint. Leave time to dry. And he didn't, which is why his hands are glowing. Can I just, like, present that now? And that way we can, like, skip 45 minutes of trial. That's a cute emote. The real red-eyed laughing. The shocking scoop I was saving for just the right moment. That would be now, right here in court. Surprise. What'd I do? All journalists keep their scoops secret until the right moment. Okay. There's no way to say that that's Juniper or not. There is someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. A route by which the accused escaped. The accused this way after she fled the resting room. Okay. Stairs, stairs. The accused descended the first floor and exited to the quad. And I tripped and fell. Caught my knee on my own box. Yikes. Yeah, the body was already there, for Hugh O'Connor had already seen it.
Hold it!
That's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. Yeah. Thank you, Judge. Is this the only court that has a judge that actually cares? Is that the problem? Like, are the rest of the trials just going terribly and fucked up? My compliments to the witness for her very fine box. Aw. It's primo cardboard, lovingly selected from among many. Alright, shut that hell up. Tell another lie or hide another fact from me. I shall put it to the torch. That's just me. You know what? Hell yeah, Judge. Can I just present? Oh, the image is not there. This costume?
Objection!
It's the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume. It is Juniper's costume. That must be Juniper in it. It's clear cut. You're in fucking... This is what they're teaching you in school? This is a design drawing of our client's stage costume. Yeah. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. There's not a single star on the costume in the photo. It's because they're fluorescent. The figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside out. Not really a matter of why. Who made the mistake of putting it on inside out? Costume designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. That's for sure. Jesus, how much stuff you got in there? It's honestly kind of a cute character. Am I crazy? She's kind of cute. In the little box like that. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Make you a failure as a reporter. Damn. A failure as a reporter? She's gonna blow up. And then act like she don't know nobody. A laptop? Okay, she's kind of cute. Why, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. So nice to meet the woman beneath the box. You didn't see nothing. I was expecting her to wear glasses. Okay. Yes. What were you doing on the morning of the mock trial? Painting my costume in fluorescent paint. Yeah. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent. Yeah. You applied that to the inside of the costume, and then... yeah, let it dry for a while, so I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. Yeah. It would be real glowy. Hey, would you look at the handprints? If someone were to properly don this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over their body. Yeah. The way it was, not by anyone's mistake, but on purpose. Because otherwise you'd get paint on you. But there's hand marks on it. Dude, it's so easy. It's so easy. Yeah, handprints.
Objection!
believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. Master painters made mistakes. Why not a rank amateur such as you? My claim requires evidence. Sick of losing to this guy. Losing to this guy? We haven't lost to him once. Okay. Showdown, is it? Absolutely. Easy one, too.
Take that!
School newspaper? Yeah. Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Mr. Newman's hands in that photo as he stands in the prosecutor's bench. It's glowing, fluorescent. Why would he put fluorescent paint on his hands for the mock trial? Not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on. He's the one in the photo. Yeah. Does that mean Robin is our man? He's definitely looking guiltier than Juniper. Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself. I challenge you to a duel. Holy. Explain your glowing hands, Robin. I'm Robin Newman. I want to become a great artist. I practice day and night. Yeah. No, that's not it. Art's gonna be sincere, man. Budding artist. No. Theme is Legal Academy. Senior Prosecutor Course. This brace is proof of my masculinity. I've been training to be a prosecutor for 18 years. Have you been wearing the brace for 18 years? I feel like that's not good for your development, probably. When is this finally settled down? Yep. Court wishes to hear why you had fluorescent paint on your hand. Yes, please. Explain. I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa. Mannequin it was on. It was about to fall on me. And you're gonna say I put my hands out too. That wouldn't leave these handprints. These are like this. Not like this. They're like this. Got that paint on me when I caught it, but I never put it on. That's just stupid.
Hold it!
Nuh-uh. Turnabout Academy. Yep. You don't like the case? I don't like the characters much, I will say. Both this guy and the other guy. The genius guy. Are just okay. I didn't mind the Orca case, the DLC case. Discord in his heart. Emotion therapy time. I can skip it if I want to. I'm not gonna skip this animation. That's cute. And it goes, hello. Juniper in her waiting room. But she wasn't there. Surprise. That's valid. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa. That also makes sense. Surprise and happy. Mannequin, it was about to fall over. Very big surprise, sure. Got that paint on me when I caught it. Why are you less surprised here? That's just stupid. Okay. Why are you less surprised? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Being angry at that? I mean, that seems kind of what he's conveying. Got that paint on me when I caught it. It's about to fall over. Big surprise, yeah. I was like, whoa. Surprised and happy, yeah. She wasn't there. Little surprise. Is it like you were not happy going to see her? No. Okay. That's understandable. I'm not great at this emotion stuff. This is making me worried. Like, this is making me a little worried. I mean, I can guess this one. Yeah. They're free. No, it's true. They're free, but it does take a while. It was about to fall over. Big surprise. Got that paint on me when I caught it. Big surprise. That makes sense. But literally, I don't need to do emotion stuff for this. I can already tell you. Sorry. Catching the mannequin like this would not leave handprints like this. These are handprints, you know, Wakanda Forever style. They are not this style. I could just present evidence and be like, my guy, not the case. Getting paint on you didn't make you mad? No. Fuck, dude. We're gonna be here a while. We've got 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 28. Fuck it, is it 28? Yeah, it's 28 things we could be doing here. Dude, am I a psychopath? Am I unable to understand emotion? Don't answer that. Big surprise, but we already said let's focus on a different emotion. Am I like, genuinely, I have no idea what to do in these. I was like, whoa. Is it the, it's not happiness, is it? It's the happiness? What? He was excited. He was like, whoa, it's cool. Why would a frilly scarf thing and a long skirt make me feel like that? I don't know, man. That's just something you gotta figure out for yourself. Miss Newman. I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. Didn't happen to put it on, did you? Like, I'd be into that kind of thing. I'm a dude, and I'm into braces. Ah, okay. We've got an egg. We've got an egg in court. Isn't it obvious? Yeah. No way, man. Mannequin came falling toward me, so I stuck out my hands to stop it. End of story. Okay. That would not leave those handprints.
Take that!
The costume itself, my guy. So the fingers on your hands would have been pointing outward, like this. Scales off the magic stat. Yeah. This is a boost to intellect. That's not what the handprints show. Yeah. Well, why in the world would I leave such weird handprints? Wakanda forever, my guy. Wakanda forever. To adjust the scarf after putting it on. Oh, like so. I see. Why don't I just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? You really do like Miss Wood's clothes, don't you? Well, fine, I admit to putting the costume on, but I don't like girly clothes, man. Oof. I don't know if that's right. Dude, are we gonna have to do this 10 fucking times? Okay. No emotion there. My heart was pounding, even though I'm a guy. Are we just forcing someone to transition on the witness stand right now? Is that what we're doing? Are we just outing someone on the witness stand? Honestly, this feels like the correct mix of emotions for this. It was even more amazing than I'd imagined. I was like, whoa, I'm a guy, but I got all excited. Very happy, a little sad, conflicting in his kokoro. It's true, I did put on girly clothes. Okay. But it was strictly for artistic purposes. Okay, for research, whatever you say, Mr. Sicko. I'm making a reference to the other game, by the way. I'm not saying wearing dirty clothes, like dirty girly clothes is bad. I'm making a reference to the panties guy from game 1. Don't cancel me, please. I did put on girly clothes. Dirty clothes. Did I get it in 1? I got it in 1. Holy shit, dude. Never mind. Me, an empath. He got excited when you put the costume on, but you also felt sad. Because it didn't have glowing stars on it. You didn't even put on the dress part. You just put in the cloak. Like that's just a cloak. You're hiding something, aren't you? Now tell us why you were sad. Okay, fine. You're gonna be that way, I'll tell you. No matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper. Damn. No, that's not it. I totally owned those girly clothes. I should have been totally pretty. But, there's something that keeps getting in my way. I know what you mean. I know what you're referring to. We saw those during the Ninetales Veil, yeah. Is it your pee-pee? Is your pee-pee getting in the way of your girly clothes? The peanuts? Is it the big muscles that you have from using resistance training all the time? Big man. Okay. No, that's not it. I need to find... Okay. There we go. I pulled a hood over my head. I was totally dressed like a girl. Is it the brace the problem?
Got it!
Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be? Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you? Okay, this case is also casually just being, like, kind of a powerful and beautiful story, though? This is a symbol of masculinity. I could never take it off. See, like, the metaphors, they're so strong. It's that you can't take it off or that you don't want to take it off. I should have kept my big mouth shut. Intense anger toward his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. He can't take it off, not even when he's trying to look pretty. What could be at the root? Fucking, listen. Societal constructs, expectations. He's secretly jealous of the universe looks. I think he wants to be a she. It's Is that totally insane? I'm onto your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all. It's huge. I mean, well, and by it, let's just say my peanuts. You want to be pretty like a girl. You hate girls. You are a girl to begin with? I feel like that lets this story down. You hate girls. You hate girls would be crazy if that was correct. You are a girl, I think is what's happening, but what's the problem? You are and always have been a girl. Oh, is it gonna be like AFAB, are and have always been a girl, or trans, are and have always been a girl? Because if it's trans, I think the story works out, better, narratively, more powerfully, etc. If it's like AFAB girl, be a little more brave. That's what Brahmin's heart is shouting out loud and clear.
Hold it!
Brahmin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I've never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time. I have. You just haven't been around any Latinas, Apollo. Seen plenty of witnesses in my day. But if he's a she, she's the most convincing actress I've ever encountered. Sorry? I said it and then I realized it was a good quote, so I'm throwing it in. I'm writing my own quotes. I'm making my own news at this point. If y'all want to add quotes, you can't do. The exclamation point add quotes works for anyone and everyone. She's the most convincing actress I've ever encountered. Let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is, without question, a man. Judge, what the fuck? Fuck. Stop hurting him. Stop hurting her. The masculine spirit. Is this gonna be a brace? Are you about to have titties? If you guys are done talking about me, I'm... Oh god. She's gone crazy. Allow me to call you Athena. Wanted to keep it a secret at all costs, but no. Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a peek. Oof. As if. I'm gonna take this to mean trans, not AFAB, but is there titties? Is there a bit of titty? I feel a little weird. I feel a little weird trying to, gauge titty on an 18-year-old witness. But I really would like it if she was trans. Nah, you're AFAB. Or maybe not. You could have been AMAB and raised as a boy, but then you have always been a girl. Now, this living lie had pinned me into the ground. It's... Been blown to smithereens by you, Athena. Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor. I'm gonna be an artist. Yay. Okay. He really did turn out to be a she. Screenshot. Screenshot and yeah. Is everyone looking at me like that? I feel like a movie star or something. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. Okay. It is very Danganronpa. Oh, Pixar, you'll regret it, man. You're more bipolar than Athena, dude. Is Robin even more hyper now than when she was a he? Yeah. Does he being a she actually change anything? Based? Holy based judge? Oh my god. Yes, thank you. Witness is actually a girl does change things. There's now a piece of evidence we must reevaluate. To the pee-pee? What piece of evidence must we reevaluate? If he is a she. This? The pending declaration of love? That's assuming she is straight. Oh no, the tape. So true. A woman can be heard shouting, "You're a goner."
Take that!
This is what I'd like the court to reconsider. Is the stream holding up okay? I'm seeing the not the actual upload speed, but the connectivity bars are jumping from like full connectivity to like 2 bars to 1 bar to 3 bars. So I am a little worried. Is it holding up okay? Tape recorder. Yeah. The one that said you're a goner. We have already established it's a female voice in the recording. Aye aye. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial. Thank you. Thank you. Someone say good bot in chat. Sari just banned a guy. Good job, Sari bot. Lion was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. Yeah. Not the case anymore. We are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations. There's 2 sospechosos. Sospechosa. Sí que es, sí. Pechosa. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence. 1 hole? 2 holes, my guy. It's a cassette tape. Sorry, that was a bad joke. A lot of work in a single one. I feel like I should understand what you just said. I don't know if you should. It's A, a bad joke, and B, like, a little sort of wordplay-y, which is one of the hardest things to get. You're forgetting only one person here was privy to the script. Jennifer Woods is still the prime suspect. No. Say that puts her in camp suspicious. I get the joke and I'm not laughing at it. Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck. Boy, I've been shot up. I've been shot the fuck up. I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me... Yeah, come on. Get up. Get up. The witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps her newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. You can surmise she lent support to the principal offender, Jennifer Woods. Not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman. Yeah. Ooh, that hurt him. Okay, let's keep using it. The witness is an accessory. It explains quite a bit, does it not? Could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? On mock trial, heard it from Junie. heard it from Junie. She wrote the script, so June had to have. Maybe. Professor Court noticed it and immediately changed it back. Ms. Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman. Yeah. Trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. It's crazy what men will do, huh? Like, I know I'm a man, but this is such classic sort of guy-girl platonic friendship vibe. Where it's like, if this happens, I'm gonna ask you out. And suddenly it's all on her to fucking, you know, do damage control, hold everything up, juggle the relationship as friends, etc., etc. Sorry, spoiler alert. If it's a spoiler, you're getting permaban. Could you be that? What a bunch of bull. I never heard a word about the script from Juniper. Never ever.
Objection!
You need to fix. But Athena. This doesn't really work outside of Japanese. In Japanese, there's a lot more syllables. You know, each character is a syllable instead of a letter, so this actually works. It's fun hanging out. Oh shit. Can you stop fainting on top of your broken pottery shards, girl? Get up. You're gonna hurt yourself. One of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial. Yeah. The green jumper was what you were more surprised by. Green sweatsuit. It's like Animal Crossing. S-U-R-E. S-U-R-E. I might have said that, but so what? Told you I'd be wearing a blue suit, and then showed up wearing what I've got on now. Oh, the red suit. Yeah. It's the script itself. The script itself.
Take that!
Last page. You reacted by saying, oh, the green sweatsuit. Yeah, I said that. What's your point? You gotta respect that witnesses in Ace Attorney do not realize the point you're trying to make until your last sentence. Because to be like, you said, oh, the green sweatsuit, and be like, yeah, I said that. You could have just as easily gone like, I didn't say that. What are you talking about? You know, set up some defenses. Or be like, I don't remember. But she's like, no, I said that. So what? Like, what does that got to do with anything? Like, bitch, do you not remember what you were thinking when you said the green sweatsuit? Were you not thinking, oh, she's not wearing the red suit that I saw in the script she was supposed to be wearing? These people. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. If you didn't know about the script's content, that shouldn't have surprised you. Can you stop that? How could I have been so blind? He's so drama, this girl. My god. To declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor. Why'd she get a butt after? Why'd she immediately get a butt? Why she got an ass now? Knowing script details makes me a suspect. There must be others besides me. Someone else could have also seen Professor Court's note. What note? We're working together to prepare for the trial. Okay, only one copy was made. I think it's kind of inconvenient, right? Professor Court did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings. She did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victim's B-O-D-Y. I'm just gonna do it Animal Crossing style when she talks like that. If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Check the pictures on my camera. Thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note. There's a note with details about the body. Other people could have seen it. Case isn't as clear cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe.
Objection!
Ho ho ho. Bully for you, Missy, but don't you think this spells victory? It spells V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. Still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Dude, put it away. This is a court of law, dude. Come on. You can't be putting your blade out. Your blade out? In the club, straight up unsheathing it. And by it, let's just say my blade. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword and show me what you truly are capable if you wish to live. Bring it, girl, bring it. This motherfucker. What edition is it? 25th edition, I think? Holy crap. I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. Well, too fucking bad. The trial wants something to do with you. Put away your book. Also, who let him in here with a weapon? That's a bow he's got in there. Take it off of him. Also, smack him around a little for me, please. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. Why have you called this witness? The accused testified. She left 6 p.m. Sure. Client wasn't at the school at the estimated time of death, so she
Objection!
She was still around the school. But if you witnessed that, you were also still around the school. It's like that meme that's like accusing back in the Middle Ages, you know, a woman accusing another woman because I saw her at the witch's sacrament. Bitch, what were you doing at the witch's sacrament? I'm not through with you yet. Damn right. Leave, and we just might discuss you know what. Uh-oh. I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. Oh, my guy's not perfect. You don't want us to say anything about orange, do you? The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugh O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy, lawyer course. How's that? Sure. You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful how are you. Oh, wait. It's all fucking lies, isn't it? His name is Hugh O'Connor. Huge Connor. He's conning. It's a huge con. Robin Newman. I mean, Newman. Okay, sure. I get it. I get it. Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy would know if I hit him. What you got on your TV this time? It's a 1 minute and 40-second video of Mario's running around because today is Mario Day. It's March 10th. Mar 10. It's just looping constantly. Get mentally prepared for the mock trial. I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. May the force be with you. Yeah, live long and prosper, my guy. And around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. So you were at school too, motherfucker. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? Yeah, what were you doing at the school? 7:10. Sure. The person that lives above me just banged the floor. Crazy loud. This school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. Female voice in the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. Okay. Killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Her devious lick. Okay. A woman can be heard shouting, "You're a gooner." Recorded at the art room at 7:10 p.m. on the 23rd. Got it. 5 minutes after, the voice was captured on tape in the art room. The accused was still in the main building even after the killing. Supposedly, if we're to believe this guy. I'm just gonna press and be like, so you were at the school too?
Hold it!
Don't tell me you're going to start pestering me too. All the girls want to know about my private life. Oh my fucking god, guy! Shut the fuck up! Fence is a court of law, not a pickup spot. Can you remind the fucking witness? He was about to confess to this one girl and he's already jumping shit.
Objection!
Fuck, man, you've got me fucked up with that chat message. You've got me fried with ask him if it curves to the right. Your arrows, of course. What did you think we were talking about? You better take that. Whoa. Okay. Continue testimonizing. So you went to the main building at the hour of the witch's sacrament, huh? Busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Okay. Wrong. Jennifer was definitely at school after 7 p.m. Neither side can prove one way or the other. Okay. Is the stream quality holding up? Like, for real, this is important to me. So, like, please answer, because I don't know if the stream is going well. Is it pixelating and unpixelating, or what is going on with it? Because it's going smoothly. Okay, well, if it's going smoothly, I'm just looking at the connectivity bar and it's jumping from like 4 bars to 1, then 3, then 2, then 4, then 1. You know, it's like, it doesn't seem very smooth, but if we're saying it is. Only saw her for the briefest of moments. Okay. We didn't say much. She seemed her usual self. Okay. Barely saying a word. Final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. No loitering law at the school? We're not like you people, talking endlessly and those annoyingly loud voices. No, I think you kind of are. God, he pisses me off. I'll take this one for the team. Thank you, Apollo. Anything else you'd like to add? Yeah? What were you doing at school? Yeah, I'll take you up on your kind offer. Does it curve to the right? Be honest. I'm gonna ask you. Why did you stay past the last bell? I was simply running a little late. I have to say it was maybe around 10-15 minutes. Wait, let me see her journal again. Meet with Hugh about the report. Yesterday, important, the 23rd. You must have met with her. So we need to talk about that. think it's that important. I'll add it to my testimony. Oh, you know, I bet what it is the report was cheated or plagiarized or like one of those things where like his perfect record, his incredible grades, etc. It's all cheated. And she found out and he killed her for it.
Hold it!
Shame on you, pressing me for no reason. Well... Pot calling the kettle black. Declared guilty. I'm gonna say no further questions for now. Is there something else? Okay, yeah, I will ask then. Did you go to the art room? You know, did you meet with her at all? You can't prove a negative. That's very hard. I'll ask how often do you visit there? There's no reason for me to be there. Yeah, add it there, please. There was no reason for me to be there. Now, okay. Am I meant to be presenting this here because presumably, like, she is the art club advisor, so she would be in the art club? It's sort of like, it's a little loose, but I'm gonna try presenting that.
Objection!
No. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the last question, how did you prepare? And see if that somehow does something.
Hold it!
Seniors don't take art class. Oh? I scored only 100% on all the art tests I took through junior year. That's all. This asshole. How did you prepare? You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared. Was most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want. And then we present her journal here.
Objection!
There it is. You didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? My word is as good as gold. Fucking shitty ass gold. And a Sarah over here selling me bad gold. How you explain this and don't spare any details? The victim's planner. She recorded all her plans in great detail. 23rd. Meet with Hugh. Important. About the report. Where'd you get that? He's holding his neck the same way he was when the guy mentioned something. I think it has to do with your report being bogus. Bupkis. You also said a few students came and went while you were there. Yeah. Where could he have possibly had a private conversation? In order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right?
Objection!
Am I wrong? The witness was meditating until after the last bell. He attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim. No, there's something. Yeah, Hugh seems just as guilty. Okay. Did you meet with Professor Court that day? Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I have something to say. You would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was her talking to you about your bad report. You plagiarized it or whatever it was. She was saying you're a goner because you're about to get expelled. Golden boy here does shine gold indeed. I'm studying to be a lawyer. Damn. Such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. Yeah, stroke his cock some more. In about 2 minutes, I'm about to show you he's actually false, fake. Your moment is here, Sykes Dono. It's gonna be like, who was talking? Who was the female voice? The victim. That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah. Murderer shouts at their victim. It's nothing about murder. Hugh O'Connor? You're scared? I'm terrified of even coming up with this. I'm about to show you why. It's not saying you're a goner, it's saying you're a Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Because she was threatening, no, scolding O'Connor, I bet. That shout on the tape really saying you're a goner. Planner says she was supposed to meet with the witness for an important talk. Our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong, and this made Professor Court get angry with him during their private meeting. Use his full name. Hugh O'Connor. Oh. I'll try again, but faster. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor? Wait, no, yeah. Yeah. It is pretty dumb. It is pretty stupid. Humans are not perfect. That's a scientific fact. Sure, yeah. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters or the wind for voices. Sound of the tape recorder never was the phrase you're a goner. Yeah. Or will note this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at. What? Yeah, what was that last part about? You got some issues with like a past relationship or something? The important thing is the voice that was recorded isn't our client's. As it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects.
Objection!
How you like me now, baby? Prosecution is one final... Dude, it's so dirty having a feather you plucked clean out of your bird right in your mouth, dude. It's like, what if I like plucked a hair out of my head and... You think that would be cool? God, dude. Feast your eyes on this photo. And let me see that insolent look vanish from within them. Okay, immediately let's go deconstruct this photo. Okay, the time is 7:05. That is a crazy artwork. It looks like a big old winch in the background. The planner is in her pocket. She is wearing the green sweater that she was killed in, which makes sense. She was probably killed in it. And this is her, but like in the actual hairstyle that we saw her in case 1. Cute. I don't know what else to say. We can see the moon. I wonder if that's going to be relevant. Sort of, you know, what phase was the moon in that day? This kind of looks like the legendary Pokemon for Pokemon X and Y, Yveltal or whatever it's called. And what is this piece of art supposed to be? This is obviously glasses into a sword into a hand. I don't get it. Photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together. I don't know if it shows them preparing for anything. I think they're just hanging out. Was it taken to the art room? You see the clock, 7:05, 5 minutes before the voice was recorded. But is it on the same day? Taken on the day of the murder. Okay. The defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious. No. Where's the autopsy report? Between 6 and 8. There's just because someone said the murder happened at 7:10 doesn't mean it actually happened at 7:10. Who was it that said that's when it happened? That's just when the radio thing was recorded, right? That's just this 7:10. But if this wasn't someone yelling at someone to kill them, there's an extra 50 minutes after this where she could have died. Understand now? You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might, such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth. A person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world. Your defense isn't what they desire. You still fail to understand after so much pain and defeat. The person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world, which I'm pretty sure is him, I'd be willing to wager your defense isn't what they desire. This isn't talking about Juniper, this is talking about himself. The courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up. Yikes. Athena Sykes, more like Athena Yikes. Find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. Yep. Biggest smiles. Look at a smile under these circumstances. Look at Apollo. He's gonna be beaming right now. Better than bad. Who knew Blackwell had that one waiting? Are you just trying to show me how weak I am? That's fucked up. 'Cause I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Court? A girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy. Hugh O'Connor, the honor student who had met with Professor Court. Keep in mind, there's also the statues that broke. So, there's also a chance it wasn't any three of them. And there was some sort of time release thing set up where, like, the statues would break at a specific time, causing the body to drop or be revealed or whatever it was. Nuh-uh. Who objecting? Hi. That's not gonna happen, man. Maybe, but false verdicts are, no. Huh? Explain yourself. Juniper's not the killer. I know, because I know who the real killer is. Well, fucking tell us. Yep, I know, because the real killer is me. Yeah, M-E, me. Tee. Nah. It was me. I did it alone. Just me. Kind of guy who pins the blame on friends. Just so he can walk free. Get it over with. Declare me guilty already. Chill out, girl. Who is interrupting now? Juniper is about to be like, no, I did it. Thank you for all you've done, Thena. Oh, this is someone who's about the fucking walk the plank. Dude, don't do it. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer. You and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
Objection!
So did they all three do it? No, I mean, Juniper wouldn't be guilty because she's friends with Athena. They wouldn't have her actually be guilty of a murder. School rules state a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. Which is a little fucked up. I'm gonna say that. Do you not believe in, like, reformation? In someone becoming better? Guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke. Yeah. Meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, I might add. Okay, dude. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that they've got nowhere else to run. Vermin? Yeah. It's gonna be him now. No, I did it. This whole thing's a joke. I know what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes. Whoa. Think I'm the killer, don't you? Why are you not using your left hand? I think it's about time I told you the truth. Yeah, he's had his left hand in his pocket the whole time. Now to think about it. He hasn't moved it at all. What's going on with his left arm? What's going on with his left arm? It was me. I did it. What's going on with his left arm? You still have doubts? How about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius. He hasn't broken his chains yet. Hoy, wait, your baldness? I'm in no position to hand down a verdict just yet. If they all three keep confessing, we can probably keep this going forever. Just saying. Continue investigating the case, yeah. This brings today's proceedings to a close. Today's proceedings? Today's proceedings. Today's proceedings. To be continued. Continued. Save. Save me. Whee! The floating spaghetti always gets me, man. Couldn't do it, you know? That little bit of advice you gave me? Worst of times, yeah. There was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today. Relax, not gonna happen. Yikes. I felt completely helpless. If it weren't for their confessions... No. I bet this guy's the one that actually did it. Because, you know, it's the ends justify the means versus, like, pure truth and following the law, etc., being good. For him, the ends justify the means. To a pure sort of, you know, he embodies that philosophy. You know, he is a statue of a philosopher. His whole thing is the philosophy of the ends justify the means personified, which means any thing, even murder, he might do and not even feel anything about it for an end that he believes is worth it. better get going. I took a batch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic panties. You wait here. I need to see Junie at the detention center first, right away. You two be careful. Phoenix is just at home. He's like, whatever. My guy, step away. I asked him to come. I want to apologize. Yeah. Wait, what? She was calling me Thena just now. Until just now. So not in front of him. Yeah. He's the one that's the problem. Don't worry. I'll really bring it tomorrow. Find something to prove your innocence. She's about to ask me to not represent her anymore. Been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. No. I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? Jesus. Could have committed this crime? At this point, I can't rule them out. No, but again, there's things we haven't answered. The exploding statues. Only I am capable of such a feat. I am a result-oriented person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have the perfect piece of evidence ready, where the end really does justify the means, especially for me, Professor Aristotle Means. He's basically all but said he's gonna use falsified evidence. We want to continue our investigation. Yes, of course. I am your lawyer, after all. Asshole. Because holy shit, that smile. That's creepy as fuck, that smile. It's predatory, is what it is. Yes, I wasn't thinking straight. All I knew was I had to help my friend. I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend. Tell me about your friendship. What's going on with it? Even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school. Worked together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. And you're about to... you're about to ask the guy that embodies the dark age of the law to be your attorney? Your proof of friendship. Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, carrying them around. Them around. And the school's policy shifted to training legal professionals who produce results. The lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Court, on the other hand, taught that finding the truth was the only valid result, which, yeah. Unfortunately, that clash of ideas created a rift amongst our students. It also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be, so not all three of you are on the same camp. You could tell us about the day of the murder, please. What's up with the photo? I'm sorry I didn't tell you. What actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 and headed over to my dressing room where I worked on my stage costume until 7. Then the clock must be wrong. Yeah. Around 6, before I left the art room. Is this photo edited? Is this falsified evidence? Just after 7. Definitely something wrong with the time in this picture. Is the clock gonna be wrong in the art room? I did. But what? You knew he was trying to confess to you, so you just walked by? I get it. I don't know if this will help. Okay, about to drop the most crucial, fucking obvious evidence. I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. 8:30. Jesus. Both stage statues were finished. They were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. Yeah. I'm a little tired, that's all. I require considerable preparation, so I must be off.
Hold it!
Okay. By sundown today, I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice... No, you're getting dragged into it. We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery. And if we do... You cannot switch, yeah. Then you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. We got a deal? I have no objections as long as Juniper is satisfied with this argument. Okay. Yeah, Juniper's kind of an asshole, honestly. She's pushing me out of this because I'm giving her inconvenient truths. That's not very nice or very human of you. I mean, it's kind of human, but sort of it's not very friendly of you. Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. No, she's new to the agency. God, that fucking smile. Jesus. Also, what? Just losing one trial doesn't make me like a bad person. Alright. Nothing here. Lecture hall? Nothing here. Holy shit. There's nothing anywhere. Outdoor stage. Ah, there she is. We should look at the statues a little closer. Whoop. Who do you think you are? What are you doing here? Oh, you know, I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence. Yeah. I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. What do you know? I hadn't seen this stage until yesterday. Oh no, not the 6th, 7th school festival. The backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Whoa! Starry sky, big crescent moon? This backdrop. This is the back of the stage. It wasn't this late. Look at that. You see that? It's the same moon, just backwards. We also got some tricks up our sleeve to make the concert really rock. Fog machine, big banners, yeah. Design on the banner in the back. And this is the Governor's logo. Ixnay on the Ixay. That's the Governor's logo, Fräulein. And nice pig Latin, her forehead, really smooth. 6, rocking seriously hard. It's a G. Whatever floats your pretty boat. Yeah, where is the banner? So it was used to wrap the body, I bet. Missing banner and 2 broken statues. There are mysteries aplenty to be solved. Yeah. There kind of are. We have the statue of me. And the statue of... And the statue of Phoenix, right, yeah. Little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces thanks to you. Yeah. Why don't we try to put it back together? Let's try it. Oh my god, can I actually do it? That would be so fun. Can I talk to you more? No, let's try and put it back together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Gavin's... We have to put together Gavin's statue. Got it. Oh, I just need to collect the fragments. Got it. Big fragments. Okay, well, there's another one on here. Another. It looks like it would feel good to break them. Yeah. I bet it would. Big white fragment. I know there's one off stage. Don't think I don't know that. But I think... How can I look at it? Maybe by zooming into here? Oh, okay, yes. The camera moves for me. Okay, purple fragment. Got it. Are these fragments anything? Yeah, the girl is here. We know that. Can I put them back together? No. I need bigger pieces. Hey girl, what's up? I knew it. Let's ignore it. Wow, let's just straight up ignore it. There's no more Gavin statue around? There's gotta be. There's simply gotta be. Oh, there it is. Holy. Two white fragments, 2 purple fragments. Is that it? No? Oh shit, you can get it up in here, huh? Another purple fragment. Holy, these exploded everywhere, no? For there to be pieces all over here. I think that is everything now. I don't even get to do it. Boo, 1-5 was better than this. Wow. The white pieces are left over. Don't stop me. Artist inside me wants to get it out and have a good time. The man behind the slaughter. I'm sorry, we put together that whole statue from these 2 white pieces? It's the goddess of law, holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in another. But she's supposed to be blind. I knew who it was. I meant to ask what's it doing here. No, there is a statue like it in the lecture hall, though. Yeah, the pole at the edge of the stage. Pole? Oh, this. The Is this where the banner was at? Oh. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, man. This is pretty fucking obvious. This is the art room. Because this... Oh my fucking god. What, you've been wondering about that? Because there's the fucking winch for it right here. Ah. Yeah. The winch right here. Winch club. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked. Yeah. That's the art room. Yep. Oh, it's you people. Haha. In justice we trust. What's up, dude? That's some kind of a greeting between you two? Sure. Of course, just leave it up to me. Thank you, Fulbright. How's that? Hoo-ha. In justice we trust. Indeed. Yeah, it is kind of a greeting, I suppose. Would you look at that? It's the big banner, but it's got a knot tied in it because that's where the body was. Unflappable banner. Hey, I like that. Unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. If you unravel it. Yep. Bloodstain. What that banner says. What? What does it say? What? Oh, October. Hue 120. It's part of the... Yeah. Is there a ripped page? No. Okay. Hue 120. How even Hue can get beyond perfect? Nah, that's not what it is. Yeah, I said that earlier. It's the 67th school festival, dude. It's on purpose. It's gotta be. Hue scrap. Back the banner again. There's blood on it. Who put the blood on the red banner? I've become French and I cannot stop. Someone help me. It's a French that's almost a little Dutch. It might well be. Can someone analyze that? Anything further, Your Honor? The box we've already checked. Talk to you about anything else? No? Alright, let's get out of here. Lecture hall. There's a statue in here. I can't. Can I present this to you right now? And you're gonna be like, hey. Okay. Maintenance area. Fucking nothing. Okay, my bad. My bad. Hallway. Also nothing. Okay, my bad. Outdoor stage. I guess I just gotta present shit to you. The banner with the blood. Nothing. Hue 120. Nothing. Photo taken at the art club at the wrong time with this at the backdrop to make it seem like it was nighttime. So what the fuck am I meant to do then, mate? What are we even doing? What is going on here? So many unforgettable battles. I wailed on my air guitar, rocked out to the beat, and exposed crimes for all to see. This is where my hard-rocking prosecutorial style made its debut. brought the house down and had the crowd on its feet. Ever since, the Academy has held a live concert in conjunction with the mock trial. Whoa. That was you. Wonderful piece of evidence. Nothing to do with nothing. More mock trial from the script. Okay, sure. The Herald. Mock trials, more of the fucking same. Okay. What about the owl? Wonderful piece of evidence. The arrow? Wonderful piece of evidence. This guy is useless. Can I examine some more? Anything good around here? Try a different angle. Can I look at this statue some more? She and her symbols were shattered. Yeah. Take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fighting for when we find our culprit. That's it? I just needed to look at this after putting it together? There's one more thing I wanted to check out. Metal fence. This thing? Yeah. It seems out of place. Okay. Take a look at the fence. Oh, there's a big old scrape. Crack, yeah. That's totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look. Something was being dragged through here, and this is where it started. So the back of this doesn't actually look transparent. Like, you can't see the backdrop from the back. It's just wood. Which means when this photo was taken, someone turned the backdrop around so it would look inside. Perhaps it was used. Wait, hang on a second. Is the statue that I've put together fucking this? The scales. Oh my god, I think I put it together wrong. But it's this. Athena, how did you fucking do that? How did you fucking do that? But it is, isn't it? It's the face broken up one way or the other, with the thing falling off of you, and then the tunic, and then this, which we turned into the body, because this is the chest over here. It's like a deconstructed Justice statue that we reconstructed, but it's actually this statue in the background. Got it. I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Okay, let's go to the art room. Governor's banner that disappeared from the stage. So someone lowered the statue or the broken statue, whatever, with one banner and the body with the other? What's up? You got a new box? Maintenance area's over in that direction. After that box. Get her. Yeah, she's got a new box. You're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. That's what you do with them. You throw them away. Wipe the past clean with Crime Cleaner. Crime Cleaner is the name of this product. That's not great. You change boxes? I like the new look. Look at that big old scrape on the wall. What's that about? Complete failure in court? Yeah, it gets so nasty when she sweats. My work, my pride, my dreams. Everything I've worked so hard for, gone. Yeah. And then we saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Yeah, maybe, but Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. Not for free, because I can tell you're into it. We cast aside to waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache. Harder formation while she's vulnerable. Yeah. Okay. So Scuttlebutt, what's up? Take a look at this photograph. Governor's banner. The incinerator outside. Look at me. I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy this. Yeah, okay. Depths of despair. Tell me about it, Danganronpa style. I owe you an apology. Shouldn't have said you were a failure as I reported. I already decided journalism isn't for me. Last step is to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm really going to do it. Here goes. 5%, 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain. Why does your computer sound like that? Holy shit, girl. You got a laptop that sounds like this? No, my photo. Stop, cancel, abort. Deletion progress. 99% complete. There are only 2 pictures left. Can I see them? Can I see them? They're gonna be case relevant. Your photos may be gone, but the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all our hearts. Check this out. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact. Oh, I just realized when she's swinging like that, she's got her arms kind of crossed at the bottom. So she's kind of going like this. My back is cracking so hard. I hope you can't hear that. It's very old person. Oh, this won't make up for the photos. Danger toxic. Damn. I could fix her. Okay. We don't need them anymore, I guess. Why are you so obsessed with them 3? Well, I'm not obsessed with them. It's just that they were so close ever since their freshman year, so... You're not thinking what I think you're thinking. You want in on their little trio. How could you possibly know that? She's kind of cute, man. She's messed up in the head, but she's kind of cute. Maybe that's why it sounds like that. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years. She's 17? Fuck. No, she's not cute, guys. Guys, hear me out. Hear me out. She's not. She's whatever. I never said nothing. I didn't mean nothing. We have a laptop at the office. Would be happy to lend it to you. That's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop. Do it. Well, it's not like I owe you anything, but here. Oh, the photos. The 2 photos left that she took. Yeah, they're setting up the stage. They're putting together... Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm gonna remove my camera. Look at my man with the choker in the back. Is that the symbols of friendship? Also, there's like a 3rd person down here. I wonder if that's just like a school worker. It's at 6:03 p.m. And then 6:01 p.m. a little earlier. They are bringing in the thing, and that's when the photo was taking with this in the background, I bet. Sorry. I need to bring back my camera. I forgot. Okay, Gavin statue was ready. This was not yet. Nice. See you around, scary lawyer lady. Yeah, that I am. I am a scary lawyer lady. You are Robin. Let's go. Art room. More like fart room. Let's start looking. Whoa. This thing dangling from the ceiling is that you know, the campaign against false verdicts, etc., etc. Are those plushies created by you, Robin Newman? You know, is that campaign, are you the face of that campaign? Or, like, maybe not the face, but are you the mastermind behind it? Because I don't think at this point in time, I'm going to examine it if I can. I'm going to examine it if I can, because if we don't know anything about this, then it might be an original design of Robin's. Freeze. I don't think so. No exceptions. Now move along. Nothing to see here. Okay. I can't be here. Falk. Lecture hall. Hallway. Oh, hallway. There it is. What's up, Hugh? What's up with your left arm? Yeah, you actually confessed. Whatever. So, what do you want from me? Make it brief, I don't have a lot of time, and assume you don't either. Why'd you confess? I had no choice, thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done. No. You had a choice. And also, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of shit you're not telling me that could have made my job easier, asshole. These people, the attitude on this guy is awful. Voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. My confession is just like that, a means to an end. The end justifies the means, so you're on that camp. Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. If Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. I don't know. Prisoner's dilemma, man. Maybe you did confess. Do not out yourself as someone who wouldn't confess because he doesn't care about his friends. Really prove their innocence instead of their guilt. I don't know. What's up with Blackwell? Some sort of secret he's using against you? Oh, 100%. There's a secret he's using against you. Shall we talk about that? Yeah, you know what. And then whoops. Yet again, his left arm. No movement. What's going on with your left arm? He's not denying it. You have to force it out any way you can. Then Professor Court used to say the only good result is the truth. Why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth? Truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter. Very well, Miss Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in. Okay. Don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Why are you threatening me, boy? We were, until just recently. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper is not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. Oh. Art room. Maybe finally we can do something here. Thanks again for lowering that school banner for us earlier. Don't mention it. Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about. Fear not, for I am here. Yeah, where the murder actually occurred. That's right. You can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. That area roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. Police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourselves out. Let's talk first. Fortunately, the answer is nothing much yet. If we're talking outside of the art room, there's been a major breakthrough. No need for the theatrics. I was told I could fill you in on this one. Okay. What's up? What's the breakthrough? You really want to know? You really? Yeah. Anyway. We got the results. The voice print analysis. Yeah. Belongs to the suspect, Miss Woods, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay. If it was that clear cut, they would have updated the record. Testing is underway regarding signs of post-recording editing. Tape has about 10 minutes 35 seconds of noise requiring further testing. So it fucking changes nothing then. It's like, yeah, it's her, but it could be edited. Okay, so fucking if it could be edited, it's inadmissible. Can't think of any reason why Junie would shout that in the first place. Let's examine. First thing, I want to see the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. When a snake crawled around a brush. And 10 of the yellow spots on its back. Anyone can see it's a ladybug. Yeah. So it seems like the elephant guilty plushie is not known yet. Which makes me think it is in fact Robin who is creating them in the future. Look at the clock. Checked it, it's 100% accurate. Of course I'm sure, I compared it to my own watch, see? It has? Oh, dude, this is unacceptable. Okay. Ahead by 1 whole hour. Yep. That would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony of the photo being taken at 6. Yeah. But wait just 1 minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now. What proof do you have? It was running ahead on the day of the crime. Fuck, dude. They're bringing out the 1-1 fucking contradiction. I think I just might have something. The background? Yeah, they were bringing in the background with those photos, which was 601. Yeah. Nice crescent one. Look at that window in the back with the winch attached to it. The only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. It's the backdrop with the starry sky. Yeah, we've been talking about this. It was 6 p.m. when it was taken. That the moon in the photo came from... Where the moon in the photo came from and the truth of Junie's testimony. Still prepping the stage, so its backdrop wasn't in place yet. I am in process of moving the backdrop into position. Yeah. Around 6 p.m. when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front. Yeah. Yep. This photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. There we go. Can I ever face Prosecutor Blackquill now? You can zap him if he gets too mad. Okay, what's with the gap in the powder here? What's going on with that? The strange statue. Oh, that's what it is. I know where it is. Winch. Las chicas del Winch Club. Unidas somos. Okay. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing out in that in front of the broken statue, yeah. Okay, there's painting on the floor. Was that there? Robin Newman, yeah. A piece of paper stuck to the back. Completely lacks Professor Court's artistry. Must keep practicing. Huh. Is this Quartz painting of Juniper? Yep. So she does freaking abstract art. Which is why she made this statue by twisting around the, yeah, just this thing. Name's on the tip of my tongue. What's this on the floor? An envelope marked used. A Miriam Scuttlebutt. Rouge et Noir. Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Oof. Special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. You can bring in up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence. Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means. Damn. No, probably not. There's the art here. There's the use envelope. There's this, whatever this is. Holy. Kind of looks like a, yeah, it does kind of look like a prosecutor's badge. There's a title. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Wow. Maybe it's Court that created these designs, but then Robin sort of, you know, perpetuates the feeling. And takes on her cause, etc., etc. The statues. A judge, a defendant, either a lawyer or a prosecutor. There's another one on the floor, yeah. The bummed out looking one, the defendant. Yeah. You could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. It's a horoscope. You whore. Sorry. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. Yeah. You, on the other hand, are way too red. The two of us have to work together to solve this case. Aw, cute. The one with red and green. Red and green. You're saying Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits? Maybe. What's with the blood? Victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by. We were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing. Yeah. Stole his fucking line, by the way. What's with that shelf, then? A bunch of scripts. Okay. Probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. Okay, nice. Here, want to talk, Apollo? Well, the whole office is a little wild. And then the pottery from Robin, I'm assuming? Oh, we can zoom in. Already has some color on it. I think it might be. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. Very well could have been dropped from this window. It's the window with the hand pointing at it, maybe. Ball cart was used to move it over to the stage, but that's not what happened. That's the window where it would have happened if it went that way, but I don't think so. There's still that big old scrape on the wall. I don't know if it's relevant, but Killer sure had a thing for Junie's script. Okay. Just as we trust. It's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Having just learned that the clock had been an hour fast, it means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day. How the body was moved would be my guess, but Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans. Yeah. Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation. Hey, Miss Robin Newman. She was just here a moment ago. She mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall. Damn, she watching YouTube Minecraft Let's Plays? You watching Hermitcraft in the lecture hall, you little shit? Deal me in. Follow, Athena. What's up? It just so happens to be a video of the mock trial. Had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right? Here to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial? Sure. Anything you... W-A-N-T. Okay. Because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. Had to stop the trial by any means possible. The wonderful teacher was Professor Court. I like them. B-O-T-H. Yeah. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case. Forget study to become a prosecutor. They're forced you to be a man. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Yeah, but you'll also eat a rap for murder. It's not like you just stop graduating school. You're gonna go to jail. She's been dealing with her own problems. Yeah, I would say so. Could you tell us about what you were doing the night of the murder? Sure. You made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gabin. But both of them. Did you not? That's not what I meant. See, but like, why when she's like, yeah, so I did both of them. Why didn't Apollo's bracelet tighten or her fucking Discord detection trigger? Because she's obviously lying. No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. Told her I wanted to let everyone know I was really a girl. Just today I found out she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. No, right? Now I can finally be myself here at school. Don't have to hide the fact that I love girly clothes. Cute. That's why, Athena, I simply must have this and this by any means possible. I'll be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please. Pretty please. Okay, that's kind of a fun way to clean out the inventory instead of just depositing it all into Trucy's magic panties. Snitch. You mean scuttlebutt? Yeah, reporting it all to one of the professors. Oh. Heard it's to seek out misconduct. Rumor has it grades were being bought and sold through the surveillance network. Ooh. Grades, you say? Grades that a perfect student might need? Grades that someone might take issue with if your report was falsified or cheated somehow? Present some evidence of what? No, okay. Of the recording? What was the... Okay, what's the evidence I need to present for? That thing in the art room. Oh, that thing in the art room, okay. Piece of art on the table. Do you know what that is? Whoa! Look at that unique artistic sense. That has to be one of Professor Quartz creations. Yeah. She makes abstract art. Yeah. Yeah, this one too is hers. Is this abstract? Is this impressionist? Cubist? I don't freaking know. Statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Yeah. Judge's bench in the lecture hall. Hee hee hee. It broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it. This is the statue in its proper state, yeah. 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 Can we look at the video? Okay, Professor's pretrial speech. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. Fixed position camera, okay. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. Yeah. Nothing important in this speech. Ooh, there's Juniper. At the 20-minute mark. Now let the mock trial begin. She was already playing a part in the... Yeah, she's busy, I guess. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Okay, so it's this screen, prosecution, defense, audio control room. What's this side? Mm-hmm. Let's fast forward this bit. Okay. That's why the defendant is definitely guilty. Okay, prosecutor. Objection. Frill Coed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so. Okay, fucking God, this incel dude. The mock trial, but you made it sound kind of weird. Yeah. I didn't do it. I suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. Sure, I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it. Shouted, "You're a goner."
Take that!
Yeah. It's the exact same. It's fabricated evidence. The real killer had foreseen gender would become a key in this trial, he would have tried to deflect attention away from himself by making the suspect female. Or sole male suspect. Nah, but it's not him. It's Professor Means for sure. Would fabricate evidence. But that's not something that you do as like an ethos, though. That's just something that... Oh, hello. He just doesn't look as handsome in 3D. Sorry. He looks more German. I don't know exactly how, but he doesn't look as handsome. Let's go big or go home with the Rockstar entrances, Ferlin. Timing is everything. Get you the results as soon as I can. You can just make a copy on the fly? I guess if you're like an artist like that. Maybe you just have the equipment for it. Time to go talk to her. And I guess we're jumping straight into trial again. Oh, we've already explained it all. Got it. Time's about up and it will be getting dark soon. I don't want to hear anymore. Girl, just because the truth is inconvenient doesn't mean you can just look away from it. That's not what court would want. We're going to bring you solid evidence, and if we succeed, you'll accept it no matter what. Yeah. The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, and in the mock trial video, you can hear you reading your line from the script. The only one who'd benefit from faking the voice recording would be Hugh. Not really. Hugh confessed in order to protect me. Yeah, in other words, he was just pretending to protect you. His confession came after you and Robin already confessed. Yeah, none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. Maybe. Never causes trouble. Let's peep. Let's peep. I mean, I feel like her tell is very fucking obvious. She started fully sweating. She started dripping sweat. Keep going. What do we do with it? Never. Listen again. Never causes trouble. Was her handkerchief swinging when she said that? I think it might have been. Snappy grades and yeah, here it is.
Gotcha!
Start coughing when you're under stress. Oh, she was very lightly coughing. You said it never causes trouble. A cuff escaped and made your scarf flutter. Because you were lying. Trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case. About me. Don't care about her anymore. She's got a dark side. Making her the snitch? Probably? Reporting it all to one of the professors, yeah. While fulfilling that role, you learned something about Hugh you'd rather forget. He has been buying grades. Hugh's connection to the case. October, Hugh 120, I think.
Take that!
Okay, I guess that's not it then. Routine report. Speak with Hugh. That report yesterday. Is it just gonna be this?
Take that!
Yeah. So it's not a report that he submitted, it's a report from the snitch. Professor Court planned to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch's info. Hugh must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. It all makes sense, only if you're the snitch, Junie. Yeah. I've been lying to you this whole time. Yeah, I wish you fucking wouldn't. There's a murder at stake. These people have no fucking priorities, man. There's a murder. You're about to go down for murder. Literally nothing else in your life matters. Trust me. Okay. Suspecting him of what? Yeah, you kind of have been a terrible friend. I don't have the special kind of hearing Athena does, but I don't need it to sense the pain you're feeling inside from all the coughing. Yeah. Professor Court had told me how Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice. The dark age of the law, yeah. Didn't want any more of our students going astray like that. Few others at the Academy shared her view. Sad and unrealistic. Uh-huh. I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about. That report session in her planner was a part of that. He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents. Something about having paid money for good test scores. Hugh 120.
Take that!
Now that I'm hearing about bribes, must mean that a bribe of 120 grand was 120 grand. I was thinking $120. You know what I'm thinking? This is not Court's planner. This is Aristotle's planner. It's just something that they give to the teachers, professors. Same mark on the pages as the planner. I don't actually really think the person was... No. It was not Court. That is impossible. She'd be the last person I'd ever suspect of accepting bribes. Yeah. No. Started out as a little argument. Got out of hand. Nah, it wasn't Court. It was Aristotle. Another reason. Alright. Sorry, that's my go to bed alarm. Which I am not doing, I guess. I might stop before trial and then we can do a quick trial tomorrow. And I saw him, his what? His what? Yeah, I think I might do this because you know what sucks? I kind of have to go to the lab for like 20 minutes to do something. Does it curve to the right? Junie! Junie! Junie, listen. Oh, fuck.
I never wanted to see what I did, but I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands. hands were dripping with blood.
Jesus, that was a haunting animation. What am I gonna do? I know Hugh can't be the killer. My mind keeps telling me he is, no matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. Might be because he is, but nah, I'm pretty sure it's this guy. Pretty sure it's this guy. They wouldn't make a 17 or 18-year-old the killer. Come on. I can't take this anymore, Athena. Yeah. Gonna be okay. I did see, though, that in that moment when he was walking around, his left arm, he seemed to be able to move it. Which, ever since we have seen him, his left arm has been in his pocket the whole time. Suggesting, like, his whole left arm maybe is, I don't know, broken. Or he can't really use it too much. Because even when he pointed the bow and arrow to us, he used his mouth to hold the arrow, like, you know, instead of doing the normal thing with holding it with the... Okay. That's okay with you, Professor Means. Dude, we have defeated the prosecutor before. Don't even worry about it. If you would excuse moi. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it. I'm sorry. It's just such a trope in Ace Attorney. It's becoming such a trope in Ace Attorney that the witness, your client, lies to you. That didn't really used to be the case. It used to be other people would lie, but the client was like, you have to help me. You know, this is everything that happened. This is et cetera, et cetera. Your client being someone that, you know, and the more it happens is like, especially when it's a client that you're close to, you know, someone who should trust you lies to you. This has happened a few times and it's kind of crazy. I don't like that. It's such a crutch in terms of storytelling to be like, how do we drag this out an extra day? I know someone who in their best interest should be telling them everything that they need to know doesn't. Genius. Promote that guy. Give him a raise. Come on, dude. I don't like that. Write better stories. Sorry, I'm a little salty, but come on, dude. Why is Juniper holding on me? I see you. We figured out the motive, too. Alright. What could possibly go wrong this time? 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 And with that said, sadly, even though it's just the trial remaining, we're gonna leave it here. I'm gonna rate out to someone. So stick around and say hi. Alright. Who be live in this day and age, in this dark age of the law? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? This guy. He's streaming Slay the Spire 2. Which I've been curious about. I haven't played it yet. I haven't really seen any of it yet. Stick around and say hi to him. In the meantime, I've been Gallium GG. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for trial, and mayhaps we will do, you know, the start of the following case, because I'm building up to potentially not streaming Saturday, because I don't want to say anything, but maybe I've got like a date or something going on. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow at like 6-ish p.m. Pacific. Bye bye.